right. It is time. That's right. It is time. Action movie fans. That's right. Fans of the action genre. That's right. Today's a special day. That's right. Today's a special day. We gonna get it cracking. That's right. We gonna get it going. Your boy. That's right. PhatSamuraiGuy is live on Instagram. That's how we doing it today, baby. That's how we rock and roll, son. That's right. That's how we do it. And we gonna get it cracking today. Live Q&A. That's right. For one of my favorite action films of last year, Last Man Down. That's right. We got the cast here, son. We got the director here, Fansu, Electric Boogaloo. We gonna get it going. But first, we got to get our guest in here, and we got to get it cracking. Thank you, all of you, for chiming in and watching. So Samurai Guy's going to be doing, this is the magic finger of badassity today. I am going to invite the first three guests, and then we'll gradually keep it going after that. So let's go ahead and get this rocking and rolling here. Hold on one second. Let's get him in here. Let's get him in here. Who we got in here? Here he is. Who do we got here? Hey-oh, Stan.
Hello, hi there.
How you doing, brother? Look at him. Oh, look at him. You been working out? Look at this guy.
Yeah, always have to stay in tune, right?
Hey, I love it. I love it, man. Hey, thanks for joining me today, man. We're going to talk about Last Man Down. We're going to have some fun. But first, let's get two other badasses to join this badass below me right now. Let's get let's get some more people in here. Hold on one second. Boom. All right. I have invited. Hey, there he is. It's John Wood himself, the badass. How are you, brother? Daniel, how's it going?
I'm good. Yeah. So, and you?
Doing great, man. This is awesome. What an honor to speak with all you badasses today. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man.
Nice, Dan.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Dan. A lot of muscles on here today.
Look at that. Look at that. You guys have the muscle. Samurai Guy's got the fussle. That's how we roll. I got the fussle. I'm patenting that. That's right. Daniel, I did send an invite to Martin, so we'll just wait on him. But we can go ahead and get it cracking. All right. Man, Last Man Down. Well, first of all, congratulations. That's right. Congratulations. Today is a celebration of action cinema, baby. That's right. Today we are celebrating the digital release of Last Man Down in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Everywhere in Scandinavia, on all platforms.
Everywhere. Okay. All platforms. Yeah. That's right. So that's why we're doing this. We're talking about it today.
And another good news. It's on Netflix from yesterday in the United States and UK and Canada. So in US, UK, Canada, Netflix from yesterday.
Yeah.
They have released in Scandinavia on video on demand on all platforms. Yes.
Oh, yes. So yeah, again, congratulations to you, Daniel, Stan, and everybody involved with the movie. Because digital release everywhere on all platforms, Scandinavia. On Netflix, baby. That's right. Everybody can watch it right now. That's right. Check it out. Buy the Blu-ray from Wold USA. Purchase it digitally. Get the word out. Share it. Why? Because it's badass. That's right. We're going to get into it. So before we get into it, Daniel, let me do one more invite to Mr. Martin.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get him in here one more time. And if he is busy, I understand, because he is the...
He's a huge guy, probably the biggest guy you ever seen, you know.
There he is.
Oh,
hey! Oh! He's taking up most of the screen. He's the tank.
As you would expect.
Yes. Look at that. He's just so huge.
Yeah.
Martin, how are you, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you? Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining the discussion, man. Congratulations on the digital release in Scandinavia of Last Man Down and on Netflix yesterday. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Look at this guy. Daniel, we gotta get Martin, you know.
I'm retired, you know.
You retired?
Yeah, long time.
We got to get Martin in some Marvel and DC properties, man. We got to get him in there, man, because he's got the look, he's got the physique. Actually, both of you as well, Stan and Daniel, both of you could be in Marvel and DC movies for sure, representing badassity. But let's talk a little bit about the movie, man. Let's have some fun here. So Daniel, you helped with the script, correct?
Yeah, so it was me and Fansu that started this together. You know, we
Nice.
kind of, I call Fansu because, you know, we had this lockdown. Suddenly, like March, April 2020, a lockdown happened in most places, like in UK. I'm based in UK, you know, so we suddenly had a lockdown and so on. So I was thinking, you know, every time there's something happening, there's an opportunity in life. You need to try to see the opportunities. So I was thinking, okay, they didn't have a lockdown in Sweden, and then I spoke with Fansu. I said, well, there's nobody making movie at the moment because there's lockdown everywhere. So if we make a movie, we're in a good position. So
Right.
what if I come over to Sweden and we make a movie in Sweden? You know, it's like then we have a good movie and we can sell the movie when there's no other movies available, you know? And that's what we did. And then I called Stan, I called Martin, and a lot of my friends around, you know, and together we put this movie together. And you
Beautiful.
know, because my background is bodybuilding, so I know a lot of guys with muscle. That's why you see all muscle guys in the movie. And I think it's a cool thing.
Oh, it's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's right. You know, you got to be creative, you know, and what motivated you to make kind of like a throwback, almost 80s, but more modern day version of an 80s action classic back then? What kind of motivated, what inspired you? What some of the movies inspired you?
So, like most of you, I grew up with Arnold and Stallone movies. So in my head, this was kind of, that's how when I was a child, I was thinking that's how a proper man looked like, you know? So
Yeah.
in my head, there's always been, I've been very interested in that sort of movies. And I always want to do that sort of movie. And when I spoke with Fansu, I said, you know what? I think there's a lot of people like me that love those movies. So if we make something like inspired by that sort of movies, I think there's a lot of people that want to watch it. There's probably a lot of people that are going to complain about it because there's people that don't like it, but still there's a lot of people that like it. And then you have a new generation that maybe haven't seen that sort of movie, and maybe they want to, maybe they don't. I don't know. But so I said, let's go for something like inspired by the thing we grew up with and we loved, you know, muscles, cool action, cool, you know, one-liners and so on. So that's how we put it together, you know, with this in mind. Something that's maybe something we want to watch when we were a child, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I got the poster of First Blood right there, baby.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. When we get to that scene in the film where you're carrying the logs, you're dragging the logs, looking all diesel. I was like, okay, all right. I see a little bit of a Commando inspiration there. A little bit later in the movie, I see a little bit of Rambo inspiration there, and I'm like, this movie's for me. So I appreciate it. All you guys made this movie for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, forget everybody else. This movie was made just for Samurai Guy. Oh man, but I was like, okay, I get it. I get what they're trying to do, and it's badass, man. Huge body count. Love the action. And speaking of the action, we gotta go over here to my man. That's right. Y'all know who he is. Stan. He was in Hostel Part 2, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Victor Crumb himself. Stan, how you doing, my friend?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you?
Good, man. Good. And I gotta ask you, what was the inspiration behind your character, Dr. Feltspat?
Well, firstly, and most importantly to me, I needed to prove Daniel's opinion on giving me the role. And we knew that Dr. Feltspat was a little bit of a psychomaniac, lethal, specialized in lethal killings. So I really enjoyed, the perspective that this character was going to bring to the screen, to the script. We see him powerful, tattooed, with maybe a very bad, dark-ish, maybe
Yeah.
background,
Yeah.
doing his own thing, but being part of a team. And we do see him fighting a lot. We do see him come back, revive himself. So he's a big question mark, as in terms of what kind of exact character. What is he? Is he a half human, half robot? Is he, who is he with? What
Right.
is he actually doing? And
Yeah.
he carries the Rambo knife, as you see in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, I
That
love that. Oh, it was
bad
huge.
toy.
I
Yeah,
love
so
that knife.
I really wanted to prove to Daniel that he made a good choice, and I appreciated him inviting me to the project. Really
Nice.
enjoyed the whole team, meeting everybody, and I think we had a blast.
Daniel, did you have any input on the design of Dr. Feldspat? Because he had the needles over here. It almost looked like he had a kill count, like Chekhov kill count list over here.
Yeah, but it was mainly Stan and the costume designers.
Oh, nice.
They had a lot of. You worked very hard on this, and I remember he came to say something like this, and like, oh yeah, that's cool, So
Nice.
Theo and Stan really worked out the costume for him.
Oh yeah. I love the look, man. I was like, oh man, he's got a Chekhov kill count right here. Holy shit, I like that. But I love how you pull them needles out, and I love how your character really enjoys what he does.
Well, that's the psycho side of him. He enjoys those little details. Taking out the needles, and he just foresees what's coming.
Yeah.
Which I think we sort of get as an audience watching the movie. When he sees Maria struggling in that one scene, taking out the needle, he really enjoys the moment. He's like, this is me, this is my time now.
Oh yeah. I really enjoyed you and Daniel's fight, man. How long did that fight take, Stan, to put together?
Well, Daniel is really, he's a very great professional in what he does. And I think we clicked really well together. And that showed in our training for the scenes. And the fight initially was meant to be a little bit shorter, but we had such an intense, it was real. We were bashing each other. The atmosphere was really dark, and we were hitting the walls and getting chucked around.
Yeah.
It was, we were really enjoying it. It was really intense. And from a one scene fight, it turned into 3 different sets.
Right.
And that's, I think, it's one of the greatest fights in the film.
Oh yeah, it is for sure. It's one of my favorite fights in the movie.
And can I say something? So
sure.
I think we should use for the tunnel fight, not the knife fight in the forest, but the tunnel fight. I think we were shooting over 2 days. I think it's 1.5 days we were shooting or something. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was we went over to another day, and
I think
close to 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but the results, they show on screen all the hard work you guys put into that fight. It was beat down, elbows, brawling, hammer fists. Love it.
Let me just add one thing. Dan definitely remembers this. It was freezing cold down in those tunnels. They're real military tunnels. And we were steaming hot. You could actually see steam coming out of us.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
how intense we had the fight.
Wow. Well, again, it shows on screen for sure. I really enjoyed that. And another thing I wanted to bring up, Daniel, is what I like about your characters. Your character of John Wood, he's a badass. You don't mess with him. But at times in parts of the film, he shows his vulnerable side, because he's still dealing with the loss, of his wife and stuff like that. And I like that. I like showing that, it's cool that we watch these action heroes be badasses and kick ass and take names, but it's also cool to see a different side of them as well, where they're still dealing, with past trauma. And I like that. I've always championed the concept of broken heroes. You know what I mean? Because I don't think anybody wants to watch a hero that's completely perfect, never gets injured, never loses a fight all the time. You know what I mean? And I like how, your character's a badass, Daniel, but you struggle too. Like you get injured throughout the action. Your character gets injured. You deal, mentally with past trauma, and you're trying to better yourself, and especially, be there to help save the character of Maria. And I like that. Do you agree with that? The concept of the broken hero is always more interesting.
I agree with you. I like sort of broken heroes, anti-heroes, kind of.
Yes.
Because it's like, there's need to be some weakness. And even in real life, proper badass, even if they hide it many times, they have some weak in their brain, and it's like there's something, and on screen you want to try to show both sides of him, So
right.
There's a weakness. There's some kryptonite to him,
Yeah.
So,
it's always more interesting that way. You know what I mean? I prefer that. I really like that. Then you root for the hero when he tries to overcome adversity, right? So you got to root for him. So I love it. And Stan, your fight with, not to spoil too much, but your fight with Daniel, the first time you guys, round one, the result of round one, I didn't see coming. I was like, that actually happened. Wow. But I like that. I like the hero struggling. And then, we get back together for round two and the fight gets even more intense. So I love that kind of stuff. Martin, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I have 2 cats and 1 dog here around me. They don't be quiet, so.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We got cats over here too. It's all good, brother. It's all good. So, Martin, what is this something you're going to continue to do in your new career as an actor now? Is this something you want to do full time now? You want to act?
I have my own businesses. I'm pretty full booked with what I do, but we never know what will happen in the future. Of course, I talked to Dan a little last week, so I will see what happens. I'm open for suggestions, so we take it from there.
Okay, because I'm calling it right now, Daniel. We need a fight scene with the tank in Last Man Down 2, baby. We got to have a fight scene with the tank, man. We got to have the tank throw down at some point.
I agree with you. I
yes.
totally agree with you.
Yes. When Fansu comes up,
like the Terminators in Terminator 2, like that sort of fight. It's got to be brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
And also, if you've seen Martin, now he's with a big sweater on, but he make me look small, so that's why it's going to be cool. It's like you have a big guy and then he meet the even bigger guy, the big so
yeah, we got to make it happen. When I when I rewatched Last Man Down a couple of days ago, there was one shot in the movie where Commander Stone, he's talking to Granite, and all you see is them on this side of the screen, and on this side of the screen is just this huge, gigantic arm. And I was like, "There's Martin. That's Martin's arm right there. It just took up the entire screen." I was like, "That's him. That's the tank, baby." Say, Martin, I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you to see in future projects. And some action scenes, man. I really want to see you do some action for sure.
Yeah. You never get too old,
But hey, Daniel still casting him in the movie. He still nailed it. He's still intimidating.
And he's still alive in the end of the movie. He's still alive, so.
That's right. That's why I'm calling for that fight scene in the sequel for sure.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Oh yeah. Back to the script, Daniel. I really enjoyed a lot of it, man. And a lot of it kind of stays with me. Like lines like, pray for peace, prepare for war, stuff like that. I really enjoy that, man. It's really cool. Now I have to ask you this. One of my favorite lines in the movie It's when you're prepared. One of my favorite scenes is when you're preparing for war. You're preparing for war. And the character Maria says, "Hey, John," she looks at you. She goes, "Hey, John, you are one bad motherfucker." And your response is, "Sure I am." I was clapping. I was like, yes, this is great. I love this. Now, was that ad-libbed? Or was that written in the script?
I think we added in the script
Okay.
on set, if I remember correctly, because what happened was that scene was supposed to be a little bit different. And then something happened. So we had to adjust the scene a little bit. And I think Andreas changed something in the dialogues and because I think it was a little bit longer. If I remember correct, I think it was a little bit longer thing. And then because of time, you had to shorten it down and make it just like us. But it worked really well, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, that's sort of kind of Arnold type of.
Yes.
You know, it's very Arnold. Yeah.
That's why I was clapping when I heard that for the first time. I was like, yes, this is what I want. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm watching. This is what I want out of the movie. I really enjoyed that, especially, you know, some really other good lines, like the "death is forever" line. That was great. And the one-liners, Stan, you and you guys' fight, you guys were poking fun at each other. I enjoyed that. You know, when are you going to learn how to die? When are you going to learn how to kill? You know what I mean? Like, those are great lines. Really enjoyed that kind of stuff, man, for sure. Was there any inspiration for the paint design, the face paint design, Daniel, for your character?
Vikings.
Yes. Love it.
So what we were thinking, because all of us, like Stan is not, but me, most of us are Scandinavians, Norwegians, and Swedes. So when we make a kind of 80s action movie, we need to bring in some of ourselves and some of the Viking spirit, you know, because that's a cool thing of that. So we were thinking, okay, so if we put all these action hero, 80s action heroes, Stallone, Arnold, and mix it a little bit with some Vikings. And that's also why you see a Viking axe painting, you know, that's what we brought from our history, you know.
Love it. I love it. I love the axe. I love the weapons. Yeah. Again, the action delivered. Your characters are very fun and memorable. Even you, Tank. That's right. I haven't forgot about you, Tank. We got to see you in that sequel, Martin. We got to see you. But yeah, I enjoyed your work in this film, Stan, Daniel, and you, Martin. I've enjoyed all three of you. And I can't wait for the sequel, man. Let's go. Let's get it going. Hey, ho.
God bless.
Last Man Down 2, baby. Let's make it happen. Action, excitement. Let's go back. That's right, to when action films were badass with real stunts. That's right. Forget all these modern day action movies where they're fake. They're focused on all these other boxes where we got to check all these boxes and please all these people. Fuck that. We want action movies that checks two boxes, baby. One, the box of badassity, and the other, the box of fun. That's all we want here. That's all we want as action fans. Let's just go. Let's just watch this action movie. Let's have some fun. Let's get the beer. Let's get the pizza. Let's get the brothers together. Let's watch it. Have a good time. And that's movie magic. That's right. And I can't wait to see your future projects.
If everything, all the sales numbers and everything go as we hope, it could happen. It definitely could happen. So, but we need good numbers. Good numbers on sales on the market.
Oh yeah.
It's fun to make a movie, but it's also business. So more or less, so everyone look into the business of it. So, but I think it could happen. It could definitely happen.
Well, Samurai Guy and the Movie Dojo Army, hey, we're rooting for you guys. We're in your corner. That's right. We support you guys because you guys are making great entertainment, and we will always be there to support you guys. And unfortunately, I can talk to you guys about movies all day, but unfortunately, I got to get the next guest in here. And Daniel, Stan, Martin, that's right. We love you guys. Take care. Everybody watching right now, you guys are already following them. But if you're not following them, make sure you follow them on Instagram. That's right. And Daniel, Stan, and Martin, I'll see you guys in the future. Take care.
Thank you very much. See you later.
John Wood, baby. Dr. Feldspat and Tank. Take care, guys. let's keep it going. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are also having a blast as well. I mean, look at this. We had Daniel Stisen in the house. We had Martin. That's right. And, you know, Stan. That's right. Another legend in here hanging out with the Samurai Guy talking movies. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are as well. Let's get the next group in here, man. I am having a good old time here. All right. Who we got next in here? Oh, shit. Hope all you Wonder Woman fans are prepared. Madeleine.
Hi.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for joining me today. Hold on. I'm just getting Christian in here. And then we'll get some Fansu in here, and we'll have a blast. There we go. Get all these bad... Oh, there he is. Look at him. Christian,
hey,
how are you, brother? How are you?
Oh, doing fine. Doing fine, thank you.
Look at it. Oh, hey, there he is. Fansu in the house.
Hello.
Award-winning director, Fansu. How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Hey, good, man. Looking slick. Looking slick. I like it. Madeleine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you so much for joining me. We got Christian in the house, Christian Renee Wold. That's right, Madeleine Vall. And all I got to say is I love you guys' names, man. Granite. That is perfect. Look at that. That's granite. That's real granite right there. And we have Mercenary K. That's right. Love that. I love that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I enjoyed talking with Daniel and Stan and the Tank. We're just going to call him Tank. We're not going to call him Martin anymore. He's Tank from now on now. But yeah, let's go and get into it a little bit. Fansu, I had a blast talking to you last year, my friend, on the podcast. Yeah. We had a good old time there. Yes, let's go ahead and get into it here a little bit here. So, man, first off, Madeleine, I'm watching your YouTube channel. I'm checking out your Instagram, and I'm completely blown away by your badassness. Now, do you still? Just being an actress, stunt woman, all that stuff, riding horses, just being a badass. Are you still Thai boxing? Are you still competing? Or that's okay? Okay.
I quit a few years ago.
Okay. Because I was watching some of your fight highlights, and I was like, "Oh man, wow!" And you know what's funny? When I was watching your fight highlights, I was reading the comments, and a lot of the recent comments were like, "Man, Madeleine would kill Amanda Nunes. She would kill Cyborg. Like she should fight." It's fun. I was enjoying reading those comments there. I was like, "Hey, I'm not going to say no to that. I improve."
The fighters that are fighting UFC now, but they were fighting Thai boxing before. So when I fought the World Championship, I fought some of them, but they moved on to MMA and I moved on to movies.
Yeah. So what inspired you to become an actress or get into the film industry?
I didn't really have a choice actually because I got brain injuries, so I had to quit.
Okay.
Then I was contacted by someone from Wonder Woman. So I just got in there without thinking about it. It's like, hey, have you done any movies before? And I was like, no, but yeah, I can do it. So I just went there, and then this is what came out of it. Did it, knocked it out of the park. Your character, Agaria, I saw the highlights of you just kicking ass and taking names on the beach, just being a badass Amazon. And I was like, look at Madeleine go. Look at her go. I mean, how cool was it to be a part of such a successful movie? It was so cool. I didn't know it by then. I didn't know anything about the movie industry. I was just, okay, I'm getting paid to fight, to ride horses, and to do stunts and like action. Is like this is the time of my life. I didn't even think of the result when we made it. So the result and the movie that it is now is just a bonus. A pretty
so you were getting paid to play, basically. That was your playhouse. I love it. And Fansu, you knew how to use her perfectly in this movie, man. She's one of my favorite characters, man. Granite, baby. I love it. And Christian, how are you, my friend?
Doing good. Really enjoying the show, my friend.
Oh, good. Oh, great. I'm glad you're having a good time. But hey, it's an honor to have all of you here talking to me. I really appreciate that. So, Christian, what got you into acting?
Actually, I started up. I started out in the late '90s. Actually, I was living in New York for 2 years, '97 and '98, trying to break through there. It didn't work out that time. But I've been doing it ever since, like theater, TV series, commercials, and stuff. And suddenly Daniel called me last year, and we've been working on some smaller projects together before. That was really fun. He's really great to work with, and he told me about this concept. And I had the summer vacation. It was COVID. There was nothing happening, so I decided to let's go. And
have you played a lot of characters like Mercenary K, to where you don't even have to do nothing but just stand there and look intimidating? And I'm scared. Like, I don't want to mess with Mercenary K. I don't want none of that.
No, for me, mostly it's kind of a lot of typecast. Either I've been like a gang member, or where maybe like undressed person on set.
Right. An undressed person. Okay.
I'm the one that kills people.
I was when I was doing a show in Manhattan. That was like, I was a dancer wearing nothing but hot pants through the whole different hot pants for an hour. So I was used to that, but this bad guy thing is something that I find it cool, and it's easy for me to act it out. So
right, and it's always more fun to play villains, correct?
Oh, for sure.
I know, Madeleine. I know you had a blast being an Amazon fighting on the beach with Wonder Woman, but come on, I know you probably enjoyed playing Granite a little bit more, didn't you?
I didn't even play.
Yeah, she's Granite. There you go. There was no casting set or anything like that. She just walked in. She's Granite. Fansu, how are you, my friend? How are you?
Very well.
Yeah, it's good to see you there, man. How have you been? I know you're crazy busy in all these upcoming projects.
It's a lot of marketing work for Last Man Down still. So we are pushing it everywhere, and letting as many people as possible to see it. That's why we have such huge spread around the world now. So it's very exciting.
I'm very happy about that. And again, congratulations to everybody involved here, and congratulations to you, Fansu, for hey, getting it out there, man. It's in Scandinavia now. It's on Netflix. I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy. More eyes see it, we get that sequel. I'm not going to stop talking about a sequel, damn it. I want to see it. I want to get it out there. But yeah, congrats, Fansu, for sure.
Thank you.
Last time, Fansu, you were on the podcast, I forgot to mention how much I enjoyed the music in the film, the composer. Big shout out to Alexander Artson, and I think I botched his name, but very, very good and intense. It fit the movie.
Really amazing. Yeah, very amazing.
Yeah, it fit the movie. It gave it even more quality than the quality that was already there. Because a lot of times, some soundtracks could kind of sound cheap, or it doesn't fit the movie. It could kind of hurt the really good action scenes in a film. So it's nice to see you already have great action. I love the way the action's filmed in this movie. But again, a great score can help enhance the action. So I had to make sure I gave a shout out this time to Alexander, because I forgot to do it there. Now, Fansu, how many action projects has this been for you right now in terms of shooting fight scenes and
you mean after Last Man Down, or do you mean in total? Or
yeah, well, you did a little bit of action in a sci-fi project before, right?
Yeah, I mean most projects has had some action.
Right.
And also,
Right.
you know, I train making action scenes that it's never released, but yes, for training. So I do that in between a lot. So.
Oh, nice. So Last
Yeah.
Man Down for you, in terms of so far in your career so far, is probably the biggest action production you've done in terms of action spectacle, right?
Yeah, at least released. But many scenes I already had made, you know, a couple of years before in my, you know, in my cellar,
Cellar.
making my, you know, training and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty impressive, man. That is really impressive because one of my biggest pet peeves, and you'll hear me on my YouTube channel all the time, and I bitch about it a lot, is when you have very talented stuntmen and actors and martial artists that work really hard on an action sequence and a fight scene, and the director doesn't know how to film it, or he just adds too much shaky cam, or it's zoomed in, and the guy who edits it in post editing chops it all up. It'll be, for example, it'll be like Madeleine. You know, you film her throwing that perfect kick that made the guy flip in the air, right? Now imagine a post editor taking that same shot and you barely saw it, or it was zoomed in, and all you saw was Madeleine just move like that and the guy flipping in the air. You know, I always complain about these things because they ruin the art of an action sequence or a fight sequence when the director doesn't know how to film or the editor doesn't know how to edit a fight scene. So I'm very happy to say that we don't get none of that in Last Man Down. You can see all of the fights the way they're supposed to be shown. The editing is great. The action sequences are great, and I'm so happy. But I wanted to give you a shout out, Fansu, because it's very well done, shot, action, and I'm so happy for that. And we need more of that. You know, when I had a while back when I had Jesse V. Johnson on my channel, and we were talking off the air, I said the same thing to him. I was like, thank God somebody out there gets it and knows how to film and show the stuntmen do what they do best. You know, and he was very happy I said that. So Fansu, you're on the right track, man. Plus, I'm sure if you didn't show, you know, Madeleine right, she'd probably knock you out anyway. So, you know, you're like, hey, you didn't show my kick, man. What's going on? So I have to.
That's actually the reason why I also make my own edits. You know, so it's,
there you go. Yeah. It's smart, man. It's very smart. You know, look at the most recent Matrix movie. They screwed all those fights up. You know, they screwed them all up. It's sad. You know, because the stuntmen really worked hard on that movie, using that movie as an example. But Madeleine, I have to ask: did anybody try you on set? I have to ask.
No.
Did anybody? Yeah. I love this. The quick answer. No drama build up. Just no. They know better. They know better.
They know that the stuntmen were really good. Really good.
Oh yeah. Big shout out to.
Well.
Yeah. Big shout out to all the stuntmen that are not here in the chat right now. So I know you guys are watching. So thank you so much, you guys, for putting in your hard work. Christian, did you kind of get with the costume design and kind of work out your outfit? Because I'm loving the red hat, man. The red hat fits you. Did you have any involvement with that? Your look of your character.
Absolutely. The costume and I got your approval from Fansu to wear it, and like the costumes in the final scenes, they were put together. I usually wear these hats all the time, so it was kind of very cool to be able to have that from my own persona in the character.
Oh yeah, it works. It fits you. You got to wear that for the sequel, man. You got to keep that red hat. Fansu, I'm going to say it again, like I said earlier with the tank. I got to say it with Christian, man. In the sequel, hey, we got to get Christian a fight scene, man. We got to get him in a fight scene. We got to do it. That's right. I want to see I want to see Mercenary K throw down, baby. That's what I want to see. Yeah, we got to do that for sure. And of course, Granite is you just killed it, Madeleine. You killed it in this movie. And I enjoyed some of your lines. You were cracking me up, man. When when you, that first wave went out to go up against John Wood, it didn't fare too well. And you're hanging out with Stan. And you guys are like, where's the hell's the rest of the guys? Like, what's going on? They haven't come back yet. And then you got the rookies, you got the green guys training over there. And I love how you're like, you had enough. You're like, I'm going to go over here and train these dudes, beat the crap out of them. But I love that fight scene. That was really great. And I love your line in there. As soon as you say, hey, show me your best move now. Show me your best move now. Let's go. It didn't work out too well for them, but another thing I liked about your character is, again, without spoiling the finale, what happens, because I want everybody watching right now to make sure they watch the film as well. But your character says a line at the end that, to another character, again, I don't want to ruin it, but you say, like, basically you hinted at you were eventually going to do that yourself to a certain character. And I was like, is Granite going to take over the crew later? This is interesting. But you have the physical presence and the smarts, your character, to do that. But I thought that was interesting. I was like, let's see what happens in the sequel if Granite takes over things. But yeah, really quick, back to you, Fansu. Location. Were there any location difficulties filming some of these scenes?
Yeah, I mean, it was real locations. A huge bunker that we shot in. Real tunnels from the Cold War, more or less. So it really was like it was an old museum in that sense. So it wasn't made for film. It wasn't a film studio. So it was quite hard in that sense because there was no cell phone connections, for example, deep inside. So
wow.
Yeah, we had to walk, and it was quite difficult, but very fun.
Oh wow, that's crazy. But it doesn't show on screen though. I'll tell you that, because I actually enjoy the cinematography in this film. Yeah. I love the way the movie looks, especially in the underground shootout sequences. Everything's well lit. You could see everything. It's very intense. I really enjoyed that. What about
he's very good, the DP Marcus.
Yeah. So shout out to the cinematographer for sure. But the fight scenes that happened on the ship, where was that? Where was that ship at?
That's actually in the harbor in my hometown.
Oh, okay.
So that ship is also a museum that you can visit. So it's actually from 1950s something, that ship.
Oh, okay. Well, it's perfect filming set territory to get some fight scenes in there.
For sure.
And I was enjoying the fight scene where you had Mr. Wood break out. And all those minions were coming up to him talking shit, and he was just like fucking them up, and he's like, my name is John Wood, and he's throwing people over the ship. I was like, yes, I'm digging it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I enjoyed that. Oh man, no, I'm running out of time again. No. Oh well. Oh well. I could talk to you all day. You guys are awesome. Such an honor, Madeleine, to have you here. I respect what you do. I really do. I champion it. And you too, Christian. That's right. I champion even the undressed. Did you call it again? You called it the undressed roles? I forgot what you called it then. But yeah.
Like erotic.
Yeah, I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. It's acting. It's all good, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, Christian. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Mercenary K in the sequel. I can't wait to see you in an action sequence. Everybody watching right now, y'all know what you need to do. That's right. Follow Madeleine. Support her. Follow Christian. Support him. And my brother from another mother, Fansu. I mean, come on. He's got the eye. That's right. The eye of the tiger, baby, to film these action sequences and give us entertainment. We appreciate what you guys do. We love you. I'll see you guys in the future for sure. All right?
Yeah.
Until next time, take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Woo! Having a blast. We're keeping it going. I could talk to these badasses all day. I really can, but we got to keep it rocking and rolling. Samurai Guy's interviewing 9 people today, or 8 to 9. We'll see how it goes. All right. We got some more coming up. Who do we have coming up? Oh, shit. What? Commander Stone? What? We don't get Commander Stone in here. Oh, my goodness. Let's get Let's get some Olga in here. There we go.
You have to make sure the commander's hair is on point.
What is going on, my brother? How are you? Commander Stone is here, baby.
Absolute pleasure to be here, man. Love you, love the support. It's been great watching you, give us all this superb, reviews and everything. It really, really means a lot to all of us, man. Appreciated that. That review you put out there, that it was one of the best, no Pee Wee Herman business. This is the real deal here. That's right. It meant a lot for a lot of reasons. So thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Hey, well, thank both of you. It's an honor again to have you here to speak with you. You guys are awesome. Oh my goodness, she made it, Natassia.
I did.
Natassia.
I don't know how to do this. This is the first time I'm doing Instagram.
Oh, it's all good. It's my second time, so it's okay. We're all new today, but oh my goodness, my mind has been blown. I didn't think you were going to be able to make it because of scheduling, but thank you so much. We have Blood Rain herself, Natassia, in the house. That's right. Model, actress, and ninja. She is a ninja. That's right. She's here. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. I really do. Olga, how are you?
Hi.
We're all good, I guess.
Nice
All right. All right.
I really personally, I want to thank you for this live session with everyone because we have the premiere. So it feels a little bit like a reunion to see everyone. It was so nice, Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for joining, because this is a real treat and honor to have all of you here to talk about, again, one of my favorite action movies of last year. That's right. I did a whole video on it. It was on my list. And I was just like, as soon as I seen the trailer, I was like, yeah, that's for me. I got to watch this. I got to watch this. And, I checked out the movie, purchased it to support. That's why I purchased it digitally to support it, which everybody watching right now, you can do that now. It's available everywhere in Scandinavia. That's right. And it's on Netflix right now. Wold USA released the Blu-ray. You can get it everywhere. That's right. So buy it, share it, love it. That's right. And I just really enjoyed it. It had everything I wanted in it, in an action flick. That sometimes, let's be honest, a lot of the recent big budget action movies kind of lose what's special about the action genre sometimes, And it's just a lot of big fluff, but there's no heart, there's no badassity to it, Like the most recent Matrix movie. I'm not really a big fan of it, and like I was telling Fansu, a lot of those stuntmen and martial artists really worked really hard, and they kind of ruined that movie for them. So, but we're here to be positive today. That's right. We're not talking about negativity. We're gonna throw that out the window. We gotta be positive. Why? Because Last Man Down makes Samurai Guy happy. It makes me happy. I love it. So we're going to get into it a little bit here while I got you. I wish I had more time with the previous guests and you as well, but I know you guys are extremely busy. But again, thank you for just popping in and just to hang out, just to chit chat. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into it here. Right here. Daniel, how are you, man?
I'm very well, thanks, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And your physique kind of blows me away.
Thank you.
I need to start lifting now. I got to start working out again.
It's 20 years of hard work, man, and a lot of work put into this. It's not something that's happened overnight. And especially me, I mean, people don't know me and Daniel, the other Daniel. We go way back, and we've been talking back and forth about doing something in the future. 10 years ago. And then see it materialize, getting closer year by year. And then finally getting the chance to work with him, Fansu, and these all lovely, beautiful women, and the amazing casting crew. It finally happened, and it happened under very, very difficult circumstances, challenging circumstances, to be able to produce this on this level and get this type of result. It's a blessing and absolute privilege and honor to be part of it, So my physique obviously is a part of it. But
Yeah.
it's like, I think, yeah, you know, it's taken many years to get here. So it didn't
Copy
happen.
that. Copy that. Well, you killed it in the movie, my friend. You killed it.
Thank you very
And
much.
I've mentioned it many times before when I talk about action flicks, how there's some really good action movies out there with really good action lead characters, but the villain, they drop the ball. You know, it happens. You get these forgettable, generic villains, and you you don't remember them, you know, and it's sad, you know, because the movie's good, but the villain's forgettable. Not in this case, Commander Stone, baby. I'm like, yes, this is how you do it. The whole opening sequence of the film, that's, without spoiling anything, that's how you introduce a villain. That's how you introduce that. I mean, that was just great.
To be honest, it's like Madeleine just said. I didn't really play anything. I just showed up on there, just did my thing. No, all joke aside, preparation for this one was, as a method actor, I go in really deep for it, but it wasn't hard to find this guy.
Right.
A few things, and just my own personality came out. It's written for me. Everyone who's watched it, the feedback I've got from them is like, this is you, man. You didn't even act. So, it was like nobody else would do that part better than you, and so on and so forth. So, yes, I am grateful for it. It was lovely playing him. I don't see him as a villain. He's just a very badass guy. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, well, the best villains don't see themselves as villains, right?
Exactly.
So you're basically like Madeleine. She was Granite. She just showed up as Granite.
I agree. She was herself constantly off and on. I mean, I absolutely loved playing this character. It is the best character I've played, and I will always keep it with me. It's been an honor to play.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, it was a blast watching you on screen, my friend, and you were cracking me up. I love how on your Instagram page you have your profile: actor, athlete, supervillain.
I thought I'll add that. I had academic on there because people don't know, I have an academic background. I'm I'm a dental surgeon, but we're not going to go into that. That's being hand in hand with everything else. But I thought it's finished now. I'm a super villain, for the time being. So let's just add that on there.
Did you just say you're a dental surgeon as well?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, if you see my IMDb, that's what it says.
I mean, people are already scared enough of dentists. Can you imagine Commander Stone walking in to work on your teeth?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Wearing a white robe and all that. But no, yeah. So we added the super villain on there because I just want to focus on the acting bit now. And the other one just goes hand in hand. So. Yeah.
Copy that.
I mean, all my life, most of my life, I've heard that you are the ultimate villain, super villain. So I thought, why not put it on there now?
It's great.
Now was the time to do it, if anything.
Oh yeah, it fits. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, Olga, man, you really impressed me with the action scenes in this movie. Now, when I had Fansu on my podcast last year, we didn't get into detail that much, but he kind of briefly mentioned that you had very little time to train and work with the weapons. You just kind of had that gung-ho spirit. You're like, fuck it, give me the guns. Let's do this.
It was crazy because I was training in between the takes. And when I got the role, Fansu and Daniel told me, Olga, it's going to be intense. Are you ready for it? I was like, yeah, of course, sure, I can do anything. I said, Olga, are you sure? It's going to be intense. You don't have time to train. You have to jump between the seas. And I'm really thankful to the team of Stan Academy because they really helped me out. But it was in the end, I was bringing guns, the props, of course, into my room in the hotel. I was sleeping with them. I just found a picture yesterday of me laying the prop guns around in my room because I was training. I really wanted to get that thing that I did with the hip and this, and I wanted to look really convincing. So
wow.
It felt like I happened there by accident, but it was really nice accident.
Oh man, that's really impressive. Did you post the photo of the guns in your bed on your Instagram page?
I still have to do that. Yeah,
You
it's
got
fun
it.
standing there with a cup of coffee or something like that, with a nice feet, like very girly, you know, and I have guns, like
Yeah.
loads of them. Because Fansu told me, Olga, if you would like to, you can bring some in your room. I said, yeah, of course I will. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. You got to post that. You got to post that photo. I love it. I love it. But wow, that's pretty impressive. In between take training. Holy shit. That's man, that is a really impressive. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with your character of Maria. She, you know, it was very interesting. Again, without spoiling too much, because I want people to watch the movie. But at first, she comes across as kind of like, you know, she's vulnerable. She needs help. I mean, she does need help, and she meets up with the John Wood character. And I kind of enjoyed your back and forth with him at first. You guys kind of didn't really get along. You know what I mean? You're kind of snippy a little bit at first until, you know, eventually grew to work together.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, you kind of became his equal towards the end of the film. You know what I mean? Like I think you may have had bigger body count than than the John Wood character, because you were taking dudes out. I mean, dual wielding, knife stabbing, fire burning. There's no damsel in distress here. You know what I mean? Like, and I really enjoyed that about your character later. Like, slowly as the movie went on, your character was just as badass as John Wood. I like characters like that. I really enjoyed it. But you know, the shit gets real in the movie, but then it gets cranked up to 11 when Zahara shows up. Natassia, I'm watching this movie, and again, without spoiling anything, I'm watching it, and I was like, oh shit, it's going to end like this. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm not expecting the movie to end this way. And then all of a sudden, you know, we're following Maria's character in the airplane, and out of the shadows, Natassia starts walking in, and I was like, "Oh shit, Natasha's here! Oh, it's about to go down. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get even crazier. I know, for the sequel and all that. But I love how as soon as your character walked in, you're like, "Oh, the new blood of the future has arrived. Hello." I was busting up. Huh?
I had fun doing that last little bit of the movie. I like the character that they're gonna have in the sequel.
Yes.
That's why I wanted to do the movie, because of the characters have this art to be. And it also helps working with Scandinavia. Well, this is my first movie made in Scandinavia, working with European actors, and Daniel Stisen being Norwegian, I being Norwegian. So I'm really excited about, well, it's my first job in this part of the world, because usually I work US side and the Canadian side. So this is a beginning.
Awesome. Brand new beginning. And just like your character said at the end of the movie, we're basically running shit. I'm paraphrasing. This is Samurai Guy paraphrasing. We got new laws, new era. Shit just got real with your character, and I was just like, oh man, I was not expecting to see you pop up at the end. So I was like, oh, it's gonna get crazy in the sequel. So yeah, I'm really excited to see your character in the next movies. Hera's gonna kick ass, take names, gonna run some shit. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. And Olga, cannot wait to see your character advance as well. I mean, another thing that made me laugh on your Instagram page, Olga, is you said you posted a clip of you and John from the movie, the character of John, and you're like, Maria and John relationship goals. I was cracking up. I was like, I like it. I like that. You know, that's what you do. You got to kill all the bad guys, and you got to hurry up and get them out of there and bury them before supper, right? Before supper. Yeah, just, oh, go ahead.
Nothing, just two of you know, that guy once in a while, and you should them. This is amazing.
Yeah. That's it. It's fun. Back up here to Commander Stone, supervillain, dentist. That's right. That's right.
I mean, I thought you knew because it's in my description, my IMDb. A lot of people ask, and yes, it is true. But
I love it.
I had athlete, actor, academic. I removed academic, and now I'm a super villain. It is what it is. It is.
I love it.
Still further notice, you know.
Yeah. I love it, man. Yeah, you got to keep it. Keep it. Don't change it. Leave it. Leave supervillain there.
That's what I've been all my life anyway. So I had to have it down officially. So that's done. You know what I mean? I thought now is the time to do it. It's a fun little thing, so why not?
Yeah, I love it. Keep it there. I love it. The end finale fight with you and Daniel, other Daniel, Mr. Stisen. How difficult was that to shoot, and how long did that take to film?
I mean, if I'm allowed to say it, it was supposed to be a completely different thing, much bigger, longer, etc. But you know, we had a lot of challenges with time restrictions.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Well, anyway, very last minute, it was either all or nothing, and we choreographed that. I wrote that. I did it together with Daniel and the choreographer, and we tweaked it and made it more hardcore, realistic. Man, you know, I'm not gonna say too much. Just like the old days, you know what I mean? I mean, I think Sly would be very proud to see this. This is how it's done, where we didn't want to do too much fancy stuff, and we didn't have the time to do it. And the result, I have to say, turned out much, you know, more realistic. Two big guys doing it, and also a great result with the amount of time and the technical restrictions and whatnot, whatever, you know, working with Daniel alongside him. He's an absolute professional, that guy. And you know, we just chemistry wise just clicked perfectly. A lot of things could have been done different, you can always say, but that scene was done in a very special way. There was a lot of improv on the day. It was a very special, unique, magical moment, especially because of the history that we have. You know, I can give these to the audience so they understand, but you got to watch the film. I mean, for me personally, who knows if you know, I'm not going to say too much and give away, anything about the ending. But it was a pleasure to do all my scenes. All the scenes were
nice.
Pleasure to.
Well, that's impressive, especially if you ran out of time and you wanted to do a longer fight, and you guys put it together and you made it happen. You made it work because the fight is satisfying. It scratches the action itch.
I gotta say, because there was a lot of people, you know, when you read comments and people, you know, talking about, you know, kind of critics who don't know what they're criticizing. We didn't have the right and the main big things that we really wanted and needed. You know, we were restricted, you know, to be able to produce this type of high world-class level quality with almost nothing. You know, it goes without saying. I gotta say, I'm very proud to be part of something like this. Fansu, the director, all the people, the cast and crew, the entire production put their hearts and souls out, literally, to produce this type of, you know, result. And to do it with, if people only knew, you know, it's a different ball game. If we would have had what we need to have, we produced something extremely extraordinary, to be honest. Not just because I'm part of it, but yeah, with what we had, we created something major. So, you know, everything you see is real, direct, and raw.
That's right. Real raw. That's right. I love it. Another thing I loved about your character, one of my favorite villain moments in the movie, is when Daniel throws that knife at you, man. You get that little cut right here, and there was like no reaction. You had no reaction to it. I was like, that's a villain. There's no reaction. You were just like, I know you didn't just try to throw a knife at me, right? That was great. Like, no reaction. I was like, that's the kind of villains I like. Oh my goodness.
That was my little Terminator movie moment. You know, just like that. Yeah. And someone told me to, you know, why don't you do it like that? Gave me that hint. Because, and also, great direction from Fansu. I mean, I brought a lot of things to this character. There was not much needed to do, but I asked, am I allowed? And I got free hands to do certain things that weren't in the script in that sense. Use certain words, add and whatnot. Certain things, just a simple thing as a nod or a look, or can add a lot to a certain scene. I'm not gonna disclose too much, but there was one specific scene that I requested specifically. I need to do that thing as a homage to the main guys, Arnie, Sly, and everyone else. Do you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, I won't ruin it, but yeah.
It's the cigar scene.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm not gonna say more than that. So,
yeah.
There was little things that was fun to do.
Oh yeah.
Things and yeah, small details like that make a big difference.
Yes, I agree, and it makes your characters stand out. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? I love that.
It's about originality anyway. It's difficult to do something original that's already been done 100 times. It's difficult to do something unique that's already been done, and I think we still managed to do something very unique. In a time and place, it's the everything is relevant. The story about what it's about. It happens in a pandemic. What more do people want?
Got a little bit of that post-apocalyptic vibe to the film.
Yeah.
And I love post-apocalyptic movies, It had everything the Samurai Guy in my generation wants. People that love real action movies.
Exactly.
It's got the quality. It's got what I want. And, we appreciate everyone here, everyone's hard work, especially Olga, sleeping with the guns, training in between takes, dual wielding. We really appreciate all your hard work, Olga. And we appreciate you too, Natassia, for coming in and being a part of this project. Daniel, keep being you, my friend. Commander Stone, baby. Commander Stone. And I'm looking forward to the sequel. I want to see what shit Zahara's going to be running. She's going to be giving orders. I can already tell. That's right. Going to be leading.
Orders.
Yeah. And we got to see what happens to Mr. Wood and, of course, Maria Johnson's character as well. We got to follow her. And before I end it here, is there anything you guys would like to say to your followers and your fans, Natassia, before you go?
Just thanks for the fans being there for this movie. We're really excited for this one and number 2. And hopefully number 3 and 4 and 5 and 10 and then 20.
10.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a big thank you to all the audience worldwide, for making this what it is, Thanks to the audience.
Yes, thank you, Natassia. I'll see you in the future, okay?
All right, bye.
I'll reach out to you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Olga, anything to say to your fans and followers before you head on out?
Say only one thing: watch the movie because it's worth it, and there are a lot of actions, a lot of fights. You don't want to watch it for that. You can watch it for a shower scene where you can see a very beautiful physique of a Daniel. This is what I want.
That's the other Daniel, not me. The other Daniel. Make that clear.
And dependence.
It's not this, the other Daniel.
Well, thank you so much, Olga. It was an honor to have you here to chit chat about film, and we support you. We're looking forward to what you bring us in the future. Take care so much. Take care.
Bye.
We love you. Daniel, Commander Stone, anything to say to your fans and followers before we end the stream?
Like I said, man, thank you so much for the love and support. Everyone who supported the project worldwide, and especially to you, my man. You know what I mean? It means a lot. We appreciate it. It's definitely been overwhelming and really, really means a lot to us, man. Thank you so much from our hearts to everyone who has watched it, loved it, and embraced it. And thank you very much to you.
Well, thank you, man. Take care, brother. Hey, we'll talk again in the future. All right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Take care, my friend. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Mind is blown. Mine is still blown. The Samurai Guy had a chance to hang out and chit chat and talk movies. Even though it was brief, I could talk to these filmmakers and actors and badasses for hours, but I only had them for a limited amount of time, but it was well worth it to meet each and every one of them and speak to them about a fun action flick that I really enjoyed, and I can't wait for the sequel. So y'all, you know what you need to do. That's right. Go out there, buy it, support it, share it, support real action, not this bullshit. You know, support real action. That's right. Whether it's big budget or small budget, support real action. That's right. Yeah, because we got to keep it alive. We got to keep action films, real action films, alive. And we appreciate all the hard work, the martial artists, the stuntmen, the actors that they went into this project for Last Man Down. So make sure you guys check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. I'm telling you, get the beer. If you don't drink, fine. Fuck it. Get the soda, get the pizza, get some fans that love action movies together. Sit back, enjoy the ride. And that's it for the Samurai Guy. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. If you want to join me tonight on my YouTube channel at 6 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be interviewing, that's right, writer, producer, director Jeff Gomez. That's right. If you want to join me tonight on that Fat Samurai Guy's YouTube channel, thank you for watching. I'm going to do more of these live streaming interviews, if you will, here on Instagram. So thanks again for watching, guys. All of you rock. You guys are badasses for watching. Thank you. And I'll see you guys at the movies. Take care, guys.